On behalf of the Kenya School of Government Council, management, and staff, I extend our sincere congratulations to you on your successful completion of your Diploma in Social Work and Diploma in Public Administration. You have been exceptional participants throughout your program of study, and I have no doubt that you will continue to serve as a worthy ambassador of the school in your future endeavors. During your studies, you developed a great deal of acquaintance with the Kenya School of Government ethos. You evolved a high degree of reputation through your pursuit of excellence. Indeed, your contribution in academic discourse, your dedication to observing the school code of conduct, your hard work, and your desire to continually learn and innovate have left an invaluable mark in our learning norms and culture. We are grateful for the legacy you are leaving behind. As you venture into new fields and domains of your career advancement, we are assured that you are abundantly equipped to become a champion of transformation in public service. We are also fully convinced that you will not tire in using the competencies, skills, and attitudes you have gained at Kenya School of Government to pioneer solutions for the development challenges facing our country, Kenya. Remember, you will always be a member of the Kenya School of Government family. We encourage you to remain connected by joining the Kenya School of Government Alumni Association and by supporting our programs and other activities. I have no doubt that your continued engagement will strengthen our school and the whole public service of Kenya. We sincerely hope that you enjoyed your stay at Kenya School of Government. As you pursue your life goals, we trust that you will continue to make us proud and that you will always purpose to brighten your corner so that people may see your positive influence in society and be inspired to model their lives after you. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations.
This day stands out prominently in the academic calendar of the Kenya School of Government, for on this occasion, we take a break from the very demanding and even depressing routine of lectures, seminar presentations, group work, assignments, and even examinations. We take a break from all of this. Today, we graduates receive the assurance that this rigor has come to an end, at least for the time being. Today, we assemble in this great hall to celebrate successful completion of a long process of learning. Needless to say, many find learning that is realized spontaneously in the course of professional career or in the course of social life generally to be a lot easier than the structured, compressed, and even compulsory diploma in social work and diploma in public administration. These programs have moreover taken you away from family, from friends, and from the community for such a long period of time. Congratulations, therefore, for successful completion of the programs of study and for the award of diploma in your respective professional fields. Well done in the search for new knowledge and in sharing with others that which you already knew. Congratulations also for the readiness you displayed, the readiness to unlearn that which you erroneously believed to be the ultimate knowledge, and your readiness to supplant it with new, more current ideas and perspectives on different aspects of your professional field. I have been impressed by your quick appreciation that knowledge is truly transitory and that a learner is well advised to keep abreast with the ever-shifting knowledge trends. Such shifts have become even more routine and commonplace in the face of the ever-increasing complexities in human society, particularly in the governance realm. Public servants are responsible for management of social affairs, and they will invariably find it compelling to run ahead of the population whom they serve in respect of appreciation of societal phenomena and invocation of appropriate initiatives or responses, as the case may be. Couldn't one say, therefore, and with much certainty, that a public servant who remains fixated in old knowledge and old workways thereby locks up oneself in a voluntary servitude, of ignorance and irrelevance, inflicting much harm to one's own professional reputation and to citizens in their prospects for high-level delivery of public service. But there is also the matter of where to excavate such new knowledge from. For we have to be wary of, so to speak, false prophets. One faces the formidable risk of exposure to knowledge that is of tenuous credibility. Thankfully, in this regard, the Kenya School of Government has been and will remain on hand to fulfill its obligation to transform the Kenyan public service into the most efficient and capable engine for service delivery and implementation of government agenda for social and economic transformation and general societal progress. We have therefore realigned all our programs to match government priorities defined in the Big Four agenda, the Kenya Vision 2030, the SDGs, and so on. Further, we have taken all necessary measures to underwrite the quality standards of our skills and competency development programs. We are now on the same plane as any other institution you could find anywhere in the world. In conclusion, I confirm, Chief Guest, that the graduates before you have successfully completed the prescribed program of study and have the necessary knowledge, skills, and competencies to discharge their duties to the satisfaction and expectations of their ministries and citizens. But I have one last lecture for these graduates. And here is how it goes. That you being public servants, you are expected to deliver services to citizens with extreme expertise. In other words, there should be no gaps, faults, and errors in the path of your service delivery. That you will deliver services with extreme professionalism. In other words, that you will abide by all the facets in your code of professional conduct. And furthermore, that you will deliver services to citizens and serve government with extreme integrity and probity. And finally, that you will exhibit all the manifestations and expressions of nationalism and patriotism in the course of your duty.
The reforms that the Council has instituted over the last 3 years are geared towards achieving our vision and mission as is spelled out in our strategic plan. They are focused on transforming the school into a globally competitive, capacity-building institution of choice and high repute. To this end, we have revised our strategic plan to incorporate the deliverables spelled out in the Big Four agenda. The school has also intensified research in the 4 pillars of food and nutrition security, affordable housing, universal health care, and manufacturing. The school is determined to ensure alignment with the ever-changing needs of the public service. The Council has approved a number of policies that will strengthen the effectiveness of internal processes and systems and also improve staff morale. The school's Corporate Strategic Plan 2018-2023 has been finalized, and it sets out a new corporate strategic direction and business impetus. Individual campuses will be expected to develop their strategic plans reflecting their unique strengths and the distinct business opportunities. The corporate strategic plan should revitalize our capacity to deliver the mandate of transforming the public service. The Council has also approved housing mortgage policy, car loan policy, and a code of conduct, amongst others. These policies will enhance staff morale and thereby increase productivity. And now to the graduates. Today's graduation ceremony provides us with an opportunity to reflect about how we will convert our dreams, our training and experiences into good use, both for ourselves and for the society. I am convinced that the KSG curriculum has prepared you well to be managers of yourselves, of your own opportunities, and of public affairs. It is my sincere belief that you have been well equipped with the competencies and skills of the 3 A's of strategic thinking, namely acumen, allocation of resources, and action. I therefore urge you to diligently apply the skills and knowledge that you have acquired during training for the good of humanity. I also appeal to you to be our emissaries. In this respect, we expect you to show by word and deed that when it comes to applied knowledge, integrity, and professionalism, resourcefulness, and visionary leadership, KSG leads the way. In this regard, allow me to give you a few words of advice. Knowledge is like a garden. If it is not cultivated, it cannot be harvested. The world is made up of stairs. Some move up while others move down. It is the present from which your future will grow, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. The choice is yours. I now challenge you to seize this moment, your moment, and push for refined and a superior public service delivery to rival any in the world. This will require you to make fundamental changes. I mean changes that guarantee superior service delivery. As I conclude, I wish to say this. Whatever tasks you undertake, remember that serving in the public sector requires singular commitment to mission and a worldview larger than yourself. It requires sacrifice and courage. You should therefore become more concerned with your character than your reputation. Your character is what you really are, while your reputation is merely what others think you are. Besides, most often, a good reputation follows a great character. Always remember the power of little things. May the Almighty God bless you all.
As you mark this milestone on your personal lives, I take this opportunity to appreciate the immense investment made by the government through the Ministry of Interior and the Coordination of National Government, who have facilitated your training. It is the policy of the government to continually train its personnel to make them more efficient and more effective in their public service. Let me also appreciate the valuable contribution made by the Kenya School of Government, by the council, the management, and the faculty in the training in various diplomas, and the two we are graduating here today. Indeed, we acknowledge the Kenya School of Government for their continued commitment towards building and developing capacity for public servants. Ladies and gentlemen, as you are aware, the Kenya School of Government is a focal capacity building institution for the public service. The school has continued to review existing curricula and develop new ones so as to respond to emerging changes in the public service. I congratulate the school for developing new programs that have enhanced the accountability of public servants and encouraged the innovation in public service delivery. We take cognizance of the fact that the successful implementation of the government Big Four agenda requires a well-trained public service that is equipped with the relevant skills, competencies, and attitudes. I commend the school for periodically undertaking research in order to spearhead reform measures and initiatives which have improved effectiveness and efficiency of the public service. The school has trained public servants to be adept in formulation of policies and in the implementation and monitoring of development programs. It is this kind of approach that places the school in a principal actor in the realization of the Big Four. And within the Big Four, which the government has taken as part of medium term 3, that within the next 4 years, if you're able to realize the goals of the Big Four, then we'll be coming closer to Vision 2030. So in other words, I'm saying the Big Four is part of the Agenda 2030, and within that, if we can focus on manufacturing, where we will be able to create jobs, affordable housing, everyone, every government is always aspiring to give a reasonable housing with the lighting and the sanitation to the citizen. And of course, universal health care, which is at the pilot stage, where the government aspires to give everybody some health coverage wherever they are. And of course, the food security. So just as I pose that question, that we must see the line of sight of what your job and the quality of life, be able also as a public servant who is graduating from this class of 2019, see how are you contributing, how is your ministry contributing to Agenda 4, and in particular, what is your contribution as an individual? If you are to work out tomorrow, what you do list as what you have achieved through focus on Agenda 4, or how are you helping in clarifying the roles of each member of your team? In light of this, the ministry has been at the forefront improving the terms and conditions of service for the public servants in order to enhance their productivity for result-oriented public service. Let me just add that no matter what we do, even if we have the infrastructure, we have great strategic plan, without the right public servant or without the right personnel, those results cannot be realized. And that's why the school needs to invest in a lot of time to making every individual, not a group, to get the competencies that they require so that first they can be able to serve themselves as individuals, and then they'll be able to serve as teams. And for you graduates, as you go to serve, I urge you to always take heart the values of the public service as articulated in Article 232 of the Constitution. I appeal to you the principles of integrity, professionalism, accountability, transparency, and dogma that are the dogma that guides the public service career. With these principles, we will have a successful and rewarding career. From my personal approach, we all know as public servants when we are doing the right thing. We always know. We also know when we are doing the wrong thing. So if you see something going wrong, please take time to reflect and see what does that do to the public service. Why is the public service being perceived very corrupt? What are we doing as public servants? Are we letting things, thinking they are small, just go through and below our eyes and we are not doing it? It's about time now we live principles and the values of public service as spelled out in that Article 232. These values are much craved for the mwananchi who consumes our services. Upon the wishes of the citizen, my ministry recently launched the Huduma Halisi campaign that gives the opportunity to the service consumers to choose and recognize exemplary public service providers. I look forward to see the nomination of each one of you in that honorary list. The ministry has been reflecting that public service sometimes is so dented by the narrative that there is corruption. But we have also run this Huduma Halisi, that now we will be able to identify individuals in the public service who are doing exemplary work. And also we want to sing them as our heroes, so that we are not only singing negative, we also be able to demonstrate those who are doing an excellent job in terms of integrity and delivering value to citizens. As I conclude, let me also encourage you to continue developing yourself and your skills to make yourself a more efficient and effective public servant. We live in a very competitive environment, so you must be able to compete, and the only way you can compete globally is being knowledgeable, and that knowledge comes from your own self-initiative and also the training. I urge, learning is continuous endeavor, and I urge you to take every opportunity to learn more skills and better yourself. In the current competitive world environment, a multi-skilled worker is invaluable asset to any organization, including the lowest organization as a family. Finally, may I once again congratulate you for your well-deserved graduation. It is expected that the skills and the knowledge that you have acquired will not only make you resilient, but will give you a versatility and creativity to work hard with intelligence and nationalism as you serve your country. Let me also include patriotism here, because we as public servants, we are the only one who can be mentors, can be role models in talking patriotism about our country. If you don't love your country, it's like, how do you discourage those who are around us who might be talking negatively about our country? But since we are the public servants and know our country, our government better, I think we have a responsibility of practicing patriotism where we are loving our country, we are promoting national unity, because I believe that is the only way we can achieve prosperity for this country. I wish you success as you take appropriate responsibility in your areas, and of course, for me, I'm extremely happy, and I know each one of you is feeling today is a milestone in your life. Ask yourself, what's next? And with that, what's next is what can you do in the public service that makes you happy with the result and also makes you feel you are wired to be a servant leader. I thank you for your attention.
Afrika yote